These are some of the supplies you'll need as an actor. A calendar, so you can keep track of appointments, interviews, and auditions. A folder or a binder, so you don't lose paperwork or wrinkle your headshots. A business card holder or an address book to keep a file on everyone you've met. You'll want to write who, why, where, and what happened. Internet access to look up classifieds and email your headshot and resume to producers. Subscriptions or classifieds. Good resources are Craigslist, Backstage, Hollywood Reporter, and Variety Magazine. If you know a few actors who share your aspirations, it may be cheaper for you to share the cost when purchasing subscriptions. A video camera or a voice recorder. If you record your performances, you'll learn more about your acting technique. This is the only way you can view yourself through the eyes and ears of audience members.
In order for you not to become a starving artist, you may need to find yourself a good part-time job, something that is flexible and pays well. Working nights and weekends provides flexibility to work for major production companies that operate Monday through Friday. Good places to look for employment are locations that are open 24 hours, 7 days a week, or after regular business hours. Decent paying part-time jobs like hospital or medical office administration, working with a DJ service, video company, as a waiter at a diner or catering hall, a bartender, graphic artist, or web designer who works from home.
If you're a working actor who has made a decent wage, there are many things that you can have your accountant deduct on your taxes. Some items include legal costs, union fees, and commissions. For example, if you hired an entertainment lawyer or your agent's 10% commission. Car mileage, parking receipts, toll and gas expenses of business-related trips. Movie and performance tickets. Makeup, hairstylist, and wardrobe expenses. Acting or industry-related books, DVDs, and magazines. Office supplies and mailing expenses. Equipment such as voice recorders, camcorders, and tapes. Photography costs. Work-related meals or gifts, for example, taking your agent out for lunch and buying him a tie. Phone bills, if you can prove that the majority of calls are business-related. Website subscriptions. Just make sure you save and organize all of your receipts.
In order to really succeed in the industry today, you need to be computer literate. The web can be one of your most important tools in finding good gigs. A few years ago, it was standard practice to hold auditions in a specific location. Today, in order to save time and money, producers and directors are using the internet to post production notices on the web. They'll request headshots and resumes by either mail or email. Online casting notices help producers weed out qualified actors. Once they've sorted through all the submissions, they contact the actors they like and set up an audition date. Purchasing a domain name and creating a simple website that has your photos, resume, and a reel can actually save you a ton of money. A typical user-friendly website can cost about $150 a year. The cost of mailing out a headshot, resume, and a reel costs over $5. If you mail 20 packages, you've already spent $100. The average actor mails over 100 packages a year. The internet allows you to send an endless number of emails with a link to your website. It's more cost effective, trust me.
The Academy Players Directory listing is a huge database of union actors, directors, and agents. Registered directors all across the country log on to the Academy Players website and search for actors. In addition, they also receive a printed copy of the directory. Creating an account and constantly updating this database is very important because it is the most used database in the country. To register for this database, you must be a paid member of a professional actors union. You can find out more by visiting their website.
Be advised that children need both a Social Security number and a child's entertainment work permit to legally work on professional sets. These work permits are often signed by teachers, doctors, and social workers. These forms can usually be found on your state's .gov website. If your child is not yet in school, then you only need a birth certificate. Child labor laws. If you're a parent or guardian of a successful child actor who lands principal roles, you are required to follow the Coogan Law once you sign an employment contract, generally before the child starts working. This law requires that a percentage of your child's earnings are placed in a Coogan trust account, which is saved and issued to the child actor when he or she reaches adulthood. Production companies require proof from your bank or financial institution to show that the account exists before employment begins. This trust prevents a child actor from being taken advantage of by his or her parents or legal guardians. Legally, you are not permitted to finance everything from your child's earnings alone. The employer or guardian is also required to file tax returns for the child.
Finally, the most important thing you must learn is how to avoid a scam. Just like any other employer, production companies will need you to fill out a form with your name, Social Security, or union ID number. If the production was designated under SAG and you don't receive these documents to fill out, more than likely you will not be paid for your work. So make sure you get these papers. If you've been Taft-Hartley, you'll be paid a daily union scale for an 8-hour day, and you should receive a SAG waiver for the shoot. Many non-union actors can be caught up in a scam and not paid for their services. Every actor should do proper research before going to business or giving money to anybody. You can log on to most search engines and type the person or business name to see if anything comes up. Larger businesses and companies should be listed with the Better Business Bureau. So watch out, be careful, and good luck. I mean, break a leg.